Peace, peace, good people. Welcome to my channel. I am Nuku, the Horned Dakini, coming on to give you guys a reading for Taurus and Scorpio, okay? So if you have Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising, okay? I'm talking to you. This may even resonate with those of you who have Taurus or Scorpio in your North Node, because I am reading the nodes right now, okay? For those of you who don't know, Taurus, you're balanced with Scorpio. Scorpio, you're balanced with Taurus. So most of the times when a Taurus is experiencing something, the Scorpio is experiencing the exact opposite, okay? Also, when I do shadow work readings for people, when I am teaching individuals about their dark night of the soul, and we're talking about that dark self, through my cosmic understanding, through my studies, it has been my truth and truths for others that we go to the exact opposite side of ourselves when we go dark. So as a Taurus sun, when I'm moving in my dark self, I leave my sun and I go across from it to my Scorpio energy. I'm very scorpionic when I'm dark. Immensely. Okay? So Scorpio, when you're going into your dark self, even though you're already a dark, mysterious, divine energy all by yourself in your Scorpio sun. But when you go into your dark self, unless you have a plethora of other Scorpion placements, you go over to your Taurus self. You become dark in a very Taurus-y type of way. Okay? So just wanted to throw that out there. Do your own research on this. Weigh your own versions of thyself. Weigh what you know about you against what I just said. Okay? You don't have to take my word for it. You are the experiment. Experiment on you in your ways and see how that feels to you. If you've often wondered, why do I act this way when I'm in this particular energy? Or why do I act this way when I get angry? Why do I act this way when whatever, fill in the blank. If you did not think that you had Scorpio in you, Taurus, now you know that you do. So you need to start studying Scorpio energy. I don't care if you don't have Scorpio anywhere else in your chart. Just the mere fact that you're balanced with that energy makes Scorpio very potent in our charts. And same for you, Scorpio. If you don't have any other Taurus placements, and you feel like, well, I don't have Taurus in me because it's not in my Mercury, it's not in my Venus, it's not in my horizon, I don't, blah, blah, blah. Contraire, mon frere. You're balanced with Taurus's energy. So you have way more Taurus in you than you believe. You just happen to have the darker traits of Taurus energy, because again, that's where you go when you are in your dark self. Okay, so I don't know if this reading is going to be about the dark self and all of that. I just know that I'm talking to Taurus and Scorpio, and you just have to place this energy where it belongs, if it belongs, right? Thank you, Sweet Spirit, for using me as a trusted and true vessel to bring about a message for the collective of Taurus and Scorpio who will soon be here. Ashe. I think I already said the prayer, but I just talked so much that I think I needed to redo the prayer. And let's get it, right? OGs, returnees, welcome. Thank you for being here. Newbies, welcome back, okay? Don't know, I might have already said that too. I just wanted to cover my disclaimers and my thank yous. So I'm going to start off with laying 3 cards. I'm probably going to incorporate reversals. I normally don't read reversals, but because I am doing a reading and I want to get a full understanding of what you may be struggling with, what may be trying to transform in your life, whatever the case may be, I'm going to read the cards exactly how they come out, okay? All right. And I'll build from there. I mean, if 3 gives me the full message, then that's what's up, but please don't come over here. I have called maintenance for my home today, and I see them outside, but I hope they don't interrupt my reading. Go do whoever else you got to do before you come over here. Because that's going to piss me off so bad if I got to stop this read. Okay. Oh, good flow. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Oh, I love to see this for the Taurus Scorpio collective because I know that it has been a long time. Yeah, yeah. I was going to say it has been a long time coming. That's exactly what it has been. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Yes, Taurus, Scorpio. Ashe to this because this lets me know that you have come through a period of loss. It could have been a loss of a person, place, or thing. It could have been a loss of a job. It could have been the loss of your mental stability for a moment. It could have been the loss of how you felt about yourself. Just loss. The Five of Pentacles represents having a toxic mindset because of this loss, or losing because you have a toxic mindset. So place the energy where it belongs. Okay, so a woman man thinketh, so it is. So some of you could have had a toxic mindset that brought about the loss, or some of you all experienced the loss and then went into this toxicity, depression, stress, anxiety, all the mental anguish that comes with losing something. Okay, this loss could have been in a job, it could have been in a business, it could have been money, just some kind of loss. And again, it could have also been the actual physical loss of a person, right? Either way, spirit, your financial sugar daddy, spiritual sugar daddy, and your creative sugar daddy are both bestowing new pentacles and new wands, which is new money and new creativity, upon you. Okay, so I see transformation for you, Taurus and Scorpio. I see transformation for you just on the strength of these three cards. I see transformation for you. Something has been difficult, something has been hard, something has been very heavy. Okay, now many of you may have come out of some type of illness, like physical illness too. So that could have been the loss of feeling healthy and vibrant, right? You could have come out of some type of illness, and I'm not going to name any particular illnesses. Any kind of illness, you could have had to endure that. I do believe that I'm talking to a collective of Scorpio and Tauruses, that you stayed in a situation and in an experience, in something that you probably didn't have to stay in as long as you stayed in it. But your oh, woe me energy, that I think you went into a slump. You went into a very lackadaisical mindset. You went into a poverty-stricken mindset. So what you could have done to get yourself out of the situation or out of that frequency a lot sooner, you didn't do. So I think you drug yourself through a situation longer than you had to be in it. But that's okay, because I still believe that you gained some kind of accolades from that. I know that I'm talking to a collective of Tauruses and Scorpios who, because you did tough it out, you thugged it out, you gained a level of strength. And now, why did I just see a lamb? Like a baby lamb. And ain't no lambs on these cards. I just saw the image of a baby lamb. As I was saying, strength. So you may have gained some strength and a sense of innocence. Some strength and a sense of innocence. Oh, were you okay? So you may have experienced something that it humbled you. It humbled you, and it put, so the innocence I think you cried out for something bigger than you, and it came, and it cuddled you, and you were able to breathe and let this bigger energy, this bigger entity, this bigger power than you, it's like you were able to rest and be soft. Oh, that's what you're going to be able to do, because thank you, Spirit. Because I'm computing so much information right now, Taurus, Scorpio, I hear it, and I hear it clearly. Because you did get drugged through an experience, through a transformation, through an encounter, and many of you had to fight the battle all by yourself, and it made you tough, and it made you rough around the edges, and it may have made you mean and cantankerous and rigid. Because keep in mind, Taurus and Scorpio, y'all are fixed signs. So it's very easy for you guys to go into a defiant energy. A rigidity is something that fixed signs, because Leo and Aquarius are fixed signs as well. But that is something that fixed signs have to consciously dismiss or consciously block rigidity, because it's very easy for fixed signs to go into that unmovable energy, right? But something is giving you grace and giving you a sense of softness. You're going into a new chapter of your life, Taurus and Scorpio, where you can be soft, you can be innocent, and you can be taken care of. Your innocence is going to be protected. Your, like, a financial stability is going to be protected. A mental, because I believe that you may have been attacked all the way around, emotionally, mentally, financially, physically. Some of you experienced all of that, and then some of you experienced some one or the other, right? Place the energy where it belongs. You know what you experienced that caused this level of transformation. Something else that wants to be said. Give me a minute. Sacral chakra energy is blasting right now. Something's trying to put you back in your authenticity. Something's trying to put you back. And I know that because I see all this orange and it was speaking to me. That's why I had to pause. I'm like, what is this orange saying? The sacral chakra is the orange chakra. It's represented by the color orange. And that is your energy of ambition. It's your boost. It's your zest for life. Your creativity lives there. That's trying to be restored, because I think whatever you experienced tried to remove authenticity from you. Something tried to remove you from your original organic self. Whatever this test was that brought about this Five of Pentacles feeling, because it was an attack. And what do attacks do? Attacks try to come in and destabilize you mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually. But you fought. You fought it. You fought it to the end. Now, I feel like those of you who got out of it a little earlier than others, I believe you tapped into something, began to do something. You probably started doing some spiritual work. You knew what to do at some point throughout this experience. And then there's others of you didn't know what to do. Those are those of you who maybe missed the memo. So you had to stay in the entire experience. Either way, and nevertheless, you gained what you needed to gain. Strength for sure. But that innocence, that baby lamb that I saw in my mind's eye, is you being given the beautiful gift of returning back to a very original, soft, authentic version of yourself. Ashe. The baby lamb. Many of you worked with a mother type deity. Many of you, because I'm hearing maternal, I'm hearing a very some type of maternal energy assisted you, but it doesn't feel like it was your actual earth mother. It was a maternal energy. It could have been a deity. It could have been an angel. It could have been whatever you work with, whatever you believe, an ancestor, a spirit guide, whatever it is, it's feminine and it's maternal, okay? This was the card that turned over, but give me just a second before I begin to channel this. This is the Goddess of Wands, okay? I believe this is what you are becoming. But give me just a second because something else was trying to channel through as I was talking about the maternal energy. Many of you worked with mother deities, Yemanja, Ma'at, Mother Mary, okay? Bridget, Isis. You worked with some very maternal mother energy. Many of you worked with Mother Earth, Gaia. You went directly to the source. You went outside. Literally to the park, to the water, to the trees. Mother Willow, right? Okay. You worked with a mother energy that helped restore you. And maybe you didn't even know this. I think you did, though. I do believe that many of you visited the cemetery and spoke to death. Okay, so I am getting the energy that many of you, your mother is deceased, and maybe she is the maternal energy that whoever this or whatever this maternal energy is that you worked with is not alive and in a physical vessel on this earth. So you may have went to the graveyard, to the cemetery, to speak with and merge yourself with your deceased mother because she's now an ancestor. It could have been a grandmother, okay? But she is an ancestor now. Some of you worked with the actual goddesses that came before us, that predate us. Again, the ones that I just mentioned, right? Bastet, Hecate. Whoever you resonate with from a maternal standpoint, you worked with them or they were working with you, and maybe you knew this and maybe you didn't. I feel like you knew it, though. I don't feel like that this maternal energy came into your life, especially for those of you who work with the deities. I don't think that it was these energies were assisting you and you didn't know it. I think you knew it because you called upon them specifically. You summoned them, right? You did a ritual, a spell. You did something that summons the energy. So let's go ahead and speak about the Goddess of Wands. Some of you may have worked with Oshun. Now, I did was it the last reading I did that I tapped into somebody working with Oshun energy? So I believe that some of you may have called on Mother Oshun with this particular reading too. Taurus, Scorpio, as well as Bastet, okay? That is the energy that you are becoming. What this lets me know is you're getting back into your power. Okay, but I knew that because the Ace of Wands, you're being gifted creativity. You're being gifted power, divine power, right? Like that divine feminine energy power is being restored. You're being re-given confidence. Whatever you went through, it killed all of that. Okay, but it's valid. When you go through shit, you know that's how you gain it back, or that's how you gain more of it. When you go through stuff and when you get on the other side, you look at your accolades, you look at what you gained from the experience. You got your power back. You back in you're brave again. You're beautiful. You look in the mirror and you see who you are now. You don't look in the mirror and see what you came through. You don't look in the mirror and see who you were even prior to. See, you're not trying to become who you were prior to this experience. You wanted the smoke and the mirrors that came with who you were becoming. So some of y'all went through the fire willingly. Some of y'all wanted to burn away who you used to be anyway because it was no longer serving you. You welcomed. Some of y'all welcomed this transformation, and you got it, baby. You got it. You got it, girl. You got it. I could be talking to Chris Brown. He's a Taurus. Think about all the Scorpios and the Tauruses that you know in your personal life and those that we watch on TV. We know Diddy is most definitely going through a scorpionic situation. And he's a Scorpio. Drake, who got drugged for filth by Kendrick Lamar. Okay. So you can just look around. Nelly, okay. He didn't necessarily get drugged for filth, but he has his transformation has been beautiful because he went back and fixed something that he once fucked up. Okay, he went back and got Ashanti, and that they have two beautiful children and have gotten married. So not everybody's transformation is dark and heavy. Some people's transformation is them being delivered to their higher, most favorable timelines, and that could be you as well. Now, that's not what I'm seeing here. I believe I'm talking to somebody who has been, you had to come through the mud. You've been in the trenches. Now you're being delivered to your highest and greatest timeline. You're being given financial force. You're being given the opportunity to create. You're being given power, divine power back. You're tapping back into a beauty, a glamour that is otherworldly. Okay, Scorpio. Okay, Taurus. Now, let's talk about this Four of Cups. I think there are times when you think back on what you had to do to maintain yourself throughout these experiences. And I think sometimes you ask yourself, oh my God, did I do too much? Did I do too much? Did I cause this? It doesn't matter. All of this is water under the bridge. I think that the energies, the maternal energies that I picked up on, that's them right there handing you that new cup, okay? Because what I think they're telling you is, who gives a damn about what you had to do? You did what you needed to do at the time that you did it. The brain that you had at the time when you did whatever you did was all you had access to. And you're not held accountable for operating in a manner that you only had access to. You didn't have access to handle that situation any other way. Okay? But now you do. Now you do. So one or two things is going to take place. If you ever have to encounter that experience again, you'll handle it different. Or you don't never, ever, ever have to experience that again because you've already done it. You got the reward, the shirt, the mug, you got the accolades for it. Okay? Either way, you came out bigger, better, and on a more favorable timeline. Okay? I do believe too that you may get tested with emotional memories, emotional thoughts that's going to try to pull you back into crying over spilled milk. Don't let that happen. There has been a buffet, a table set before you. Focus on that. Whatever happened prior to, it ain't even none of your business no more. That is water under the bridge. We don't want to let this Four of Cups move into the Five of Cups, okay? We want this Four of Cups energy to stay right here, okay? We don't want to even feed into the thoughts that may try to come in to make you think about what you just went through. It doesn't matter. You made it. You are on the other side of it, and you did well. Well done, my child. And I know you did well because you're being gifted the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Financial power and creative force. Those are your gifts for making it through this situation. So you're good, Taurus, Scorpio. This transformation left you with some gifts and some spoils and some protection. Because now you're not going to have to operate in a manner of defense energy. You're not going to be rigid. You're not going to be on the I always gotta, on the defense. You're not gonna have to move on the defense. I think that's what you've already been doing, and that's what you're being delivered from. You're being delivered. I'm probably going to name this whole entire reading "You've Been Delivered" or "You're Being Delivered" because that's what I see: deliverance from a hard situation that brought about different types of loss, but being delivered to newness, abundance, and creativity. Okay? If you're resonating with this message, Taurus and Scorpio, Taurus and Scorpio, hit that like. Now this is us. Seven of Wands, having to defend who we are right now. Because there are going to be people, and I feel like, you know, when I just said that, I feel like that there's going to be some type of emotional memories that try to come back to make you think about what just happened, to make you think about the experience, to make you think about the encounter. Even though you have come through it, got all the rewards for it, something's going to try to creep back in. Well, this might be these people right here, right? That hate that you made it. They hate that you conquered it because they wanted to see you. Spirit just says somebody tried to humble you. Mm. 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 Somebody's in this situation. I don't know if they enacted. No, not enacted. I don't know if they are the one that ignited this situation, or they witnessed you going through the situation. Whatever the case may be, they were sitting back like, that's what she get. That's what he get. That's what you. And they wanted this situation to humble you. They wanted this situation to make you how they want you to be. Because they may feel like you're not humble. They may feel like you're arrogant. They may feel like you think you are a god. You think you are a goddess. They hate on the fact that even through this experience, you still moved in a very divine, powerful energy. They hated that. So now that you're out and you're more this than ever, they hate that. And that's who this is. And you're going to have to defend this by way of not saying a word. Because keep in mind, what did I see? That you are being treated like a baby lamb. You are actually not going to have to do much of anything. Protect your peace, protect your power. But the way you're gonna do that ain't gonna be by going back and forth with these people. It's really gonna be by just moving on. Because they can't touch you, they can't fuck with you. You protect it. You're the precious lamb. You're protected by these higher energies that have been walking with you, protecting you all along. Remember, the ancestor, the spirit guide, the deity, whatever you work with that's maternal, it's protecting you. It's fighting your battle. Only thing it wants you to do is keep it moving. Keep going forward. The beauty of this card, you see how her wand has all of that beautiful greenery on it. Some things are growing. Her wand is, what's the word? Bountiful. There's growth and abundance on hers. But look how bare these wands are. See, these are the wands of those people who are coming against you. They ain't got no growth, no abundance. Their energy is bald-headed. Their abundance is bald-headed. And that's funny because y'all know I rock a bald head. So I try not to use the word bald-headed in a negative connotation. But in this instance, because I'm talking about these people who are jealous of you because you have popped back out. I'm picking up on the energy of Libra. Now, I don't know if you may, in a good placement as well. So Libra, you may have like a Libra moon, or you got Libra somewhere in you. I'm picking up on Libra energy. I don't think your person is a Libra. Your hater isn't a Libra. You have some Libra energy in you, Taurus or Scorpio. Check where that Libra placement is, or check what you have in the 7th house. There is something about Libra's house. You may even have Libra in the 2nd or the 8th house, which is 2nd house is Taurus's house. 8th house is Scorpio's house. You may have Libra in one of those houses. That's where a lot of your protection is coming from, wherever your Libra placement is. Or you just could have a Libra moon. Libra's important. Libra's important. Find your Libra. If you know where it is, then you already know what it is. But if you don't know where Libra is because it's not in any of your big 6 and you don't know where it is in the houses, you need to find that, because wherever your Libra energy is, that's where you're getting a lot of love and a lot of support, a lot of protection is coming from that, okay? But yeah, they're barren. They're barren wands. See, these people don't have no creativity. Oh, misery loves company. They don't have no enthusiasm about life. People have just ran over them, shitted on them. They can't take up for themselves. Everything they go through leaves them barren. They don't come out with growth and abundance, right? So they mad at you because what you went through didn't take you down or out. It brought you right on into your divinity. And they are pissed off about that. So yeah, they're going to, every time they see you, some of them are going to be bold enough to say something, but most of them are going to just be evil eye. They're going to be energetically casting evil eye on you. Don't respond to it. You don't have to. All your battles are already fought. From this day forward, you're the lamb. Keep in mind, you're the baby lamb, the precious lamb. You don't have to fight nothing. You don't have to fight nothing. Bigger energies and bigger entities are fighting on your behalf. And I'm going to tell you something. When you allow the universe to fight them battles, they fight them bigger and better than you. Bigger and... Listen, my grandmama used to say, my enemy... What would she say? My enemies don't have arms long enough to box with God. Okay. Shit. God, let God box them. God gonna beat them the fuck up. God, Goddess, whatever you consider God, right? Source, energy, infinite intelligence, the Almighty. We, Taurus, Scorpio, have been fighting all our lives. We sound like what's her name on Sophia. I've been fighting all my life. I had to fight my mother. I had to fight my father. I had to fight. That's Taurus, Scorpio. That's been us. We've been having to fight. See, we used to fight our battles and literally had to physically defend ourselves. Had to verbally, mentally, emotionally defend ourselves. Now we don't have to do it from that standpoint. Now, only thing we got to do is stand in our truths and keep it moving. Don't even respond to those barren bastards that have nothing going on, okay? We don't have to respond. I'm going to pull a few more cards even though I'm 32 minutes in. I feel like this is worth it. If you're still here, thank you. May you receive all that time back. But this is a good reading for you, Taurus, Scorpio. Many of you... Spirit told me to take these two. I shall and I will. Virgo energy, hermit mode. Oh, it was 3. Goddess of Cups. And I'm going to take all 3. Look, I told you. 5 of Cups. I knew, I had a feeling that was going to try to come out. But that's okay. Because you got the memo. You know what not to do. I told you earlier that we did not want... I don't want you crying over the spilled milk. There is something or someone that's going to try to come in and convince you to worry about the past, because that's what this card represents. The spilling of milk, but this is all water under the bridge. Who gives a damn? Because look at them cups back there that are filled full of potential, power, and purpose. These are spilled over. It ain't nothing you can do about that. Meaning there's nothing you can do about the past. So if you're revisiting the past, I think you're being disobedient to your own spirit, because your spirit said, it's almost like your spirit said, now I done helped you come through this experience, gave you rewards, put you on top, and you still worried about what happened in the past? Be careful, Scorpio, Taurus. Who gives a damn? Many of y'all are going to fall in this trap, though. I can already see it. It done came out. Many of y'all are going to fall in this trap because you're going to fall into what these people are saying to you instead of just keeping it moving. Turn around. When shit is going on, sometimes you got to turn your back on it and create a new opportunity for your front. Align with what's already been made for your front. You ain't got to watch your back. You ain't got to watch your back. Your back is already being watched by that maternal energy that ain't finna let nothing happen to their precious lamb. Okay? You've been redeemed. All the forgiveness that you feel like you needed, you gave it to yourself. So you don't have no reason to be revisiting anything from the past. Ain't no power there, ain't no pentacles there, ain't no creativity there, ain't no love there, ain't no mental agility there. It ain't nothing from your past that can even fit into your future or into your present nowness. You've made it. You won. Why would you even care about going back? Who cares what they say? Who cares what they try to remind you of? Rebuke it. Cast it. Banish it if you need to. This hermit mode and this goddess of cups, I feel is what many of you have done. Or maybe many of you are being, for those of you, matter of fact, that's exactly what it is. Because those of you who are currently experiencing this right here, you are allowing people who you should have been done cut off and cut out. I don't give a damn if it's your mama. If she's not good for you, then cut her off and live your life around her. I'm not saying hate her. Okay? It's a way to love people and live your life around them. Okay? Whoever this represents in your life, you are being told to take yourself off the scene, to put yourself in a solitude, put yourself in a mode of silence, put yourself in time out and realign with your heart space. Put yourself in time out. And all that means is stop answering the phone every time somebody calls that you don't even really want to talk to. You don't have to go to all the family gatherings if you know it's people there that's going to pick and be messy or say certain things to you. Protect your energy. You don't have to show up for everybody. Oh, thank you, sweet spirit. The innocence. The innocence. How are you going to harness that and embrace that and really begin to move in that precious lamb energy? Going into a solitude. Y'all don't want to hear this, but many of y'all are finna have to move, and that's not showed here. That came straight to the dome. That was a downloaded message. Many of y'all are gonna have to move, but I think whoever feels that, you already know that that's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to, because you're too saturated into your family or into your friends or into the people who might be doing this somehow. You're very close to them. Maybe you live with them. Maybe you're married to them. I don't know. But you're going to have to leave. Place energy where it belongs. You know if that's for you. You're going to have to leave. Because they're going to boil your waters. They may be a fire sign. They could be an Aries, Sag, Leo. They're going to boil your waters. They're going to burn you. Because they still know your weakness. They still know what to do to make you doubt you. Okay? I'm going to wrap this reading up because I don't want it to be much longer. Again, if you stayed for the duration of this reading, thank you. May you receive it all back. But Taurus, Scorpio, you got a new thing. You got a good thing. And you got some rekindling of some stuff that you, I ain't going to say you lost it, but it was diminished down so low that you just didn't have access to the power of it that has been restored. What has been restored? Your financial power and your creative force. So many of you are getting ready to start a new venture that's going to come strictly out of the experience that you just came from. So count it all joy, Taurus and Scorpio. Count it all joy, because nothing that you went through was in vain. And nothing that you went through was insane. Everything that you went through and conquered was necessary for you to move in this right here. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye.